Do you guys want to know how I got on selling comic books in Hereford last month? Well, you're about to find out. So if you haven't already, please subscribe to the channel, leave a like and comment on what you thought of the video. Last month last month was my first ever selling experience I've ever done, like in person. I did it at Q's Comic Mart in Hereford. Now Q's Comic Mart in Hereford is a mart that was set up by Andy at Q's Comic Store, based at the Butterworth Market in Hereford. The venue that this mart was at was fantastic. It's HR4K. I can't, like, genuinely, it's an awesome. Genuinely, it's a really good venue. The organisation from Andy and from the venue together, really well run day. And yeah, everybody there was like really friendly. Couldn't really fault it. There was obviously my good friend Jason Parker from Jason Parker Comics. There was Ty. Ty's awesome, absolutely awesome. I was actually situated with Jason on the left and Ty on the right. So I had like a really fun selling experience, especially between these two. These two are like pros. And it was a really fun day. There was other sellers there that day. So there was Scott at Cape and Collectibles. There was Miss Comics. There was Ghost Card and Collectibles. Obviously Andy from Q's Comic Store was there selling as well. Apologies if I've missed anybody else off, but there's probably about 10 to 15 sellers that day. So it was really nice to meet the majority of them that I got to speak to. The only negative I will say that happened was before the venue starts, there were the sellers, once they're finished setting up or whatnot, they can go and peruse other people's stalls. I had two other sellers come visit my stall, and they were rooting through my stock. So remember guys, the whole reason that I did this was because I wanted to buy a Grail. I wanted to buy Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles issue number 1 in a decent grade, but obviously third print, nothing stupid. No, not stupid, nothing silly for me, to be honest. But so I priced everything really to like get it out. So it was like probably like maybe below fair market value. So I literally just wanted a lot of this stuff gone so I could fund this Grail. And the two sellers came and they were rooting for my comics, and they were putting stuff aside saying, I want this, I want this, I want that. And they started arguing amongst themselves about, like, when I'm selling, the way that I did it on that day was, I ultimately, if you bought a few books from me, I would, if it was £25, I'd put it down to 20. So I just wanted to, you know, I want a good experience for myself, but ultimately I want a good experience for the customers as well. So I was just doing deals left, right and centre. So I said to him, obviously, you know, I'm negotiable on my prices, and if you buy a few, I'll sort you out, don't worry. So one of the books, when they picked out one of these other vendors, they basically, I think I want to say it was like, I think one of the books was like for £40, and he offered like £25-30, and the other vendor who was with him basically went, you can't do that, that's disgusting, you're trying to rip him off. And he was like, hold on a second, what are you doing? You're getting these books, you're going to resell them on your stall. So basically, I know what was happening. They were going through my stock, seeing stuff that was probably worth £2 or £3, £4, and they were going to sell it for more on their own stall, which I don't have a problem with, because I just want the stuff gone. I've priced it up, so there's nothing wrong with that. But they were arguing amongst themselves, and it was a bit weird. So, but to be fair to them both, they both came back during the day at different points and apologised. So, and they came back and bought some comics, so I can't complain. So, but yeah, it was a really good day. I really enjoyed it. I actually asked Andy if I could have a chair, and I didn't actually, like, I made this massive deal about wanting a chair, and he went and found a chair for me, and then I think I only sat down on it for like 20 seconds. I was literally stood up the whole day. And to be fair, I loved it. I had a great day. No complaints from me. I made £720. So I think that's probably helped me get towards where I need to be to get in that book. So yeah, it was a really good day. Really want to thank everybody who purchased from me. I met some wonderful people, and I'm really looking forward to going again, to ultimately to sell some more books to get another good book. So yeah, one of my biggest regrets is I didn't really get much time to spend with Jason and Ty, because we were that busy. There was like the beginning of the day and like the end, it was not as busy, but it was for like the size, like 10 to 15 sellers. It was busy, man. It was really busy. So thank you, Andy, for setting it up. It was a fantastic day. The venue was incredible, and the people of Hereford as well. Thank you for coming out. It was great to meet you all. I think people came from all over, to be honest. So I didn't want to spend any money on the day, because obviously I'm saving up for this Turtles book. And when I did go around and have a look, something did catch my eye, and I didn't really want to part with any of the cash that I made at the end of the day, and this book was still there. So I was kind of like hoping it was going to be there at the end of the day. And then like Scott from Cape and Collectibles, he still had it there, and I said to him, would you be interested in like a part exchange or a trade? So he came over to my stall and had a look through a couple of my books and my slabs, and he picked out 2 slabs that I think were priced up. One was a Lethal Protector 1 in a 9.2 newsstand. I think that was priced up at 50, and there was another book as well priced up for 50. I can't remember for the life of me what it was. Literally, but anyway, 2 books for £100 basically, and this book he had it for sale for 100. But so it's a Batman 423 second print. It's a 9.4 CGC grade. Love the Todd McFarlane cover, obviously, but I thought it goes quite well with my first print, so I've got both. Obviously this is a 9.0, but you know, who's complaining? But yeah, but thanks Scott for a great deal. Really happy with that, and I'm really happy that I didn't have to spend any money that I earned that day. So yeah, so that's what I picked up on that day, and I just want to thank everybody for coming down and spending some of your hard-earned money with myself. And I just want to reassure you all, it's going to a really, really good cause for myself. But I'm probably really close to getting a book that I've wanted for a while now. And this book has been unattainable until the comic book market has crept down now. So I'm really happy to be in a chance. So yeah. But £720 goes quite far, especially when you are looking for a book that doesn't really come up for sale that much in the UK, and if it does, it's at a premium again. So I've had to look across the pond in the US, and I've managed to it's here. But you're gonna have to wait until next time. So it's arrived, but yeah, look, thank you everybody. I really want to thank everybody for helping me out, and if you haven't already, please subscribe to the channel. That massively helped me out and Mike out, and leave a little like and let me know what you think. But I'll see you guys next time. Thank you.